From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Mexico City Golden Eagles. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? 56 is the mic. Let's go. Come on. Back to screen. Check. Begin. Check. Check. Kill. Hey, turn. Watch it.
Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. He finds an opening past the 30. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go.
Derrick Henry, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. Loose football. Noah field breakaway. And he will score.
That's it.
Touchdown,
Good work,
Washington.
boys. Let's go.
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Tighten down. There you go. Shoot! Rush in!
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Slam. Hey, watch out.
He lost the football. It's loose. And the Redskins scoop it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Now you're creating something good for your team.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down, here's Haskins. Flushed out right. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. this great starting field position a real threat. This is third and long. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Why not a penalty? Why not a ball? They get to the football. It's blocked.
I bet you they ran out there for that play. The head coach either on his headset or pulled him aside and told the special teams coordinator, whatever block you've got, pull it out of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you can just feel it on their sideline, the air just kind of out of the balloon. Now maybe you're right, a spark will get.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum, I'm talking about morning, noon, and night. He's trying to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I have? And he pulled the right one and got his team going and hopefully back into the game.
Check. Slam.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch the shot. He's coming. We got double up. It's free.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go,
The crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're running it. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
2nd down. Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
36. Check. Fresno. Kill.
past the 45 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The Jets sweep is good. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Let's get it. Come on, set. All right, 6 yards. Check tight.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. 54, right there. 54. He's got it.
On second down now. It's Henry. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Here we go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Get it, baby. Boom.
From midfield now, Haskins. And it's complete to Kelsey. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get him. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
Got it. 48 to Mike. Watch hustle.
Now it's Haskins. Able to find Warner. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get him.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him right away. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal.
54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check. Lucky. Spine. No. Okay. Joker. Boom. Back. You got tight.
Here's Henry. There he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Check 26.
Redskins. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check safety, check safety.
Alert, 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 alert.
25, check 25.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got Smith here. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak in the faster formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Yeah, baby, boom!
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. It was stopping the run and getting the next team down.
They will run again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
Come on now.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You think you gonna get this? Kill.
Here's Grant.
Check 13.
And he's got some space here. And take it in the end zone for a touchdown. Corey Grant with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now it's Haskins. And he'll turn it off his back foot. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Hey, alert 33.
On 1st down. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Throw it opening, and there he goes. 30, 10,
example of a team that was really amped up. They were playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that kick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, look at the wins at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge on your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But in the second quarter, right time to change this. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Haskins. Open here, Adam Thielen. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He had his long attempt blocked earlier. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
54.
Hey, Echo.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Mayfield from the 3rd down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. They'll run it now, out of the gun. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You draw Corkers.
Check out.
This is Glenn. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
54.
Up, up.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, hey. Hey, check 24.
King.
Alert 3, alert 3.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Get out of here.
180.
Danny. Tighten up.
What's that?
Crunch.
Run.
Here. Mike 55.
Up.
Drop deep. Check.
Shot.
Now again, right side. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's it, baby.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set. 220. Regular. Protein spill.
That's gonna be a long day. No. Off. Why? Get wide.
Hurry. Hey, alert.
55.
Run.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the safety creep.
Now they turn the right side here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Oh, boy, I know you felt
that backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Mayfield. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
That's what I'm talking about.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to make
Under 10.
Yeah, at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. This is Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a busy night for Henry continues.
Come on, baby.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
56. Mike, 56.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Haskins getting lost the football. The defense will get their hands on it. And they're going to set up shot at the 40-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Miley, 64, weak. Hey, alert 33.
Rip left.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Mayfield to the fumble recovery. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Hey, Haywood!
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. All right, team.
Hurry!
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Watch out!
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That's his way of putting it behind him.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Hey,
in Washington territory now. Here's first and 10. And for the third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Now he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for the Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door. Closed, locked, reinforced.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously possible.
But they can't afford to just bunker in. Good field position means go ahead and attack that offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. This will be better with the football on this possession.
Last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Fighter. Check. Get it.
Now again, inside. Grant. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Okay, ready?
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey! High 7.
Control on second down. McDonald. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
McDonald. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my Magnus told me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
There we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the back of the page on that. Hit from behind and run over. Wow. The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Running from the gun. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch little footballs, as we just saw there.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Keep it up, guys. Six guys.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened back here.
Use that into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go, interception, baby, let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and long. Haskins will throw. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.